we are here to learn the Indian Contract Act 1872. What is contract? According to Section 2H of the Indian Contract Act 1872 says, an agreement which is enforceable by law is a contract. Simple. When an agreement enforceable by law is a contract, then we have to know what is proposal, what is promise, what is agreement, and what is consideration. Then we come to the point of contract. Firstly, we have to understand the sections of our Bear Act regarding the Indian Contract Act. Firstly, we come to the point of preliminary part, where says Section 1, short title. This act may be called the Indian Contract Act 1872. Secondly, Section 2, interpretation of clause. In this act, the following words and expression are used in the following sense unless a contrary intention appears from the context. When one person signifies to another his willingness to do or to abstain from doing anything with a view to obtaining the assent of that other to such act or abstains, he is said to make a proposal. Understand what is proposal? And next, promise. Mind it, it is a big point of law. What is promise? When you make a promise, what happens? Okay. When the person to whom the proposal is made signifies his assent thereto, the proposal is said to be accepted. A proposal, when accepted, become a promise. That means when you propose or offer anyone to act anything, and during this time the another person accept your offer, it's called a promise or a proposal. Okay. Next, the person making the proposal is called the promiser. I am offering you, so I am the promiser. And the person accepting the proposal is called the promise. You accepting that, so you accepting the offer, so you are the promiser. Okay. Promisee. Okay. Next point. When at the desire of the promiser, the promisee or any other person has done or abstained from doing or does or abstain from doing or promises to do or to abstain from doing something, such act or abstains or promise is called a consideration for the promise. Here the point. When I am offering you, you have some interest. Okay. This interest in this agreement or in this proposal called consideration. If I buy the pen from the shop, okay, amount of 5 rupees, I am offering to the shopper that I agree to buy the pen on the consideration of rupees 5. Okay. 5 is the consideration. Okay. Next point. Every promisee and every set of promises forming the consideration for each other is an agreement. Look, the contract is going on in the legal field. Firstly, proposal is made, then promisee, then promise, then consideration, then agreement, and then contract. Agreement, what is agreement? Every promise and every set of promise forming the consideration with the consideration for each other is an agreement. Okay. Now promises which from the consideration or part of the consideration for each other are called reciprocal promises. An agreement not enforceable by law is said to be void. Void. What that means? Void means rejected. Okay? Or being rejected. कौन सेटा रिजेक्ट হবে বা कब यह रिजेक्ट होगा कैसे पता लगेगा? एन एग्रीमेंट नॉट एनफोर्सेबल बाय लॉ, जब एन एग्रीमेंट लॉ के संग उसका एनफोर्स नहीं होगा और उसका इम्पैक्ट नहीं होगा, देन इट वुड बी ए वॉइड एग्रीमेंट or a void contract. Next, an agreement enforceable by law is a contract. An agreement enforceable by law is an agreement. Okay? This is the point. Section 2, subsection H says that an agreement, when it's enforceable by law, or an agreement which is enforceable by law, is a contract. Now understand what is contract. Next, come to the point of chapter 1 of the communication, acceptance and revocation of proposal.